In today's video, I'm going to be discussing one question you should always be asking as a senior. I have all the information and that magical question for you right here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss all the details. All right, now first off, here on the channel, my mission has been to do anything I possibly can to keep you informed of what's actually going on, and anything popping up you can possibly grab or take advantage of, like money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, any piece of legislation out there right now that may impact your monthly benefit, keeping more money, saving more money, getting more discounts, and anything I possibly can, again, to help you keep more of your money or get more money through increased income, things like this, and again, to spend that money or do whatever you need to on things that you actually need, like necessities and stuff like that. I want to do whatever I possibly can to help you out financially, which is why I talk about this stuff literally every single day, because I get it. Living on a small fixed income is tough, okay? There's no other way to put it. It's hard, especially for the low income, fixed income, seniors, people with disabilities. Again, the list goes on and on. I talk about it literally every day, have been for years. But in this video, I want to point out a magical wand that seniors have. If you are a senior, and again, I will define senior here in just a minute, stick with me, but if you are a senior, believe it or not, you have a magical wand at your disposal that you can wave at any moment that you want, and it provides a lot of discounts and a lot of really cool stuff for you. And again, I want to bring this to your attention, the magical wand for seniors. So let's get into it and talk about what I want to share with you. However, really fast before we do, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, will you please make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button right down below the video. There's nearly 500,000 people here on the channel that have already subscribed. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate all of you, whether you're new here, whether you're returning, whether you're subscribed, you're not subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I just really do appreciate it. I want to do whatever I can to help you out. And again, do your friends, family, social media as well a huge favor. Share this video with them so they can also take advantage of this magical wand I'm going to share with you here in this video, okay? So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please join the other nearly 500,000 people if you have not done so yet, and subscribe right down below. Totally free to do so. Always has been, always will be. Which, by the way, my favorite price is free. Love it. My favorite price always has been, and probably always will be, right? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. All right, let's talk about this magical wand and this magical question I want to share with you. Now, first off, really quickly, let's identify senior, okay? Now, this is a little bit of an interesting question, okay, or like an interesting description, or, you know, a definition, because here's the thing. Sometimes a senior is defined as somebody age 65 or older. Sometimes it's 62 or over. Sometimes it's 60 or over. And in some instances, you'll even see some places out there that define a senior as somebody's 55 or older. I know, I'm sorry. If you're like 56 or 55 and you're saying, hey, you calling me a senior? I'm not calling you a senior. I'm just simply saying sometimes, okay, depending on where you're going, things you're looking at, sometimes they identify a senior as somebody aged 55 or older, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Just take it all in stride here, okay? So anyway, if this is your situation, let me share with you really quickly, okay? Now, some of this, what I'm going to share with you, this may be uncomfortable for some people, but I can tell you this much. If you do it a few times, you'll get way more comfortable with it. And if it's something, if you are maybe a little bit uncomfortable, you know, being rejected or turned down sometimes, this may be a little uncomfortable. But again, I can tell you this much. If you do it a few times, you'll get way more comfortable with it, and it won't be that big of a deal. It'll turn into a fun game for you. And again, super cool stuff, right? Who doesn't like a little fun game? And when you win, it's like, wow, I just won that game. I just conquered that one. That's awesome. I just did it, right? So anyway, here is the question that I would advise all seniors every single time, no matter what, no matter what we're talking about. I would always ask this question, okay? Ask for a senior discount. That is the magical question. Now again, I know this sounds super basic. Like, really? A senior discount? How many times have you asked it this week? I bet you've asked 0 times this week. That's the thing, okay? Like, nobody asks for this. But this is a magical wand. Here's the thing. Put yourself in the perspective of a person at the checkout counter, whatever the person's called. I don't know, the person at the checkout counter, okay? You have somebody that comes in that's clearly a senior, and they say, hey, can I get a senior discount? Is that person really going to say, no, we don't have senior discounts? Really? You're going to deny grandma of a discount? I'm sorry, that is really rude of you, right? Nobody's going to do this. That's the cool thing. That's why I said it's a magical wand. It seriously is a magical wand. You wave that sucker whenever you want, and you get yourself a senior discount. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes it may not actually work. Sometimes they say, I'm sorry, we don't have a senior discount. Okay, fine. If that's the case, then that's okay, okay? But here's the situation. It's gonna work more times than you think it's going to, okay? It could be buying anything. It could be filling up your vehicle with gas. It could be buying groceries. It could be getting a haircut. It could be getting a perm. Seriously, a perm, right? Those are real things still, by the way, okay? By the way, quick side note, I remember back in the day when my dad used to get perms. I mean, seriously, I remember this, okay? My dad would get a perm. Real thing, okay? I remember it, okay? Funny. I don't know what year that was. It was a long time ago, but yeah, my dad, when he had hair, my dad doesn't have any hair anymore, but he getting perms. My point is, a senior discount, okay? This is the magical wand. Now, here's the thing. You might go, for example, let's just say that you go to the grocery store and you say, hey, yo, cash register person, what are they called? Oh, cashier. Yeah, that cashier. You say, hey, cashier, can I get a senior discount? And they might think, oh, I'm sorry, Wednesdays are our senior day. Well, hey, cashier, guess what? I'm a senior. I don't have a ride to the grocery store on Wednesdays. My disability restricts me from going to the grocery store a lot of times. I can only get out here on my good days. I wasn't having a good day all these days, whatever. I can only get here today. Things like this. If you kind of give it this rebuttal of like, I'm sorry, I'm a senior. I can't get out of the house all the time like a 20-year-old who's agile and he could just run around all the time. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work for me to get here on Wednesdays. I shop here every week. I buy my groceries here every single week. This is the only day I can get here. I'm sorry I didn't arrive on Wednesday to get your little senior discount, but do you think you could help me out today? They might call a manager over and say, this person's asking for a senior discount. Do you think we can do it? And the manager's probably going to have conscience and be like, yeah, like what's the difference? Okay, it's like a 5% or 10% discount, whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm simply saying they will likely do something, okay? Now, here's another thing as well. Just ask, okay? Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes it can be hard to ask, but just say, as a senior, like I said, who's going to deny you? I mean, literally. You're really going to deny grandpa and grandma for a senior, for a discount? That's ridiculous. You're going to get something. Here's the thing. And it might be a little bit of a discount. It may not be that much. It may be 2%, 3%, $1, $2, $5, whatever. It might not be much. But guess what? You do this day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and now you're talking about serious money, okay? You're not talking a couple dollars, a few cents here and there. You're talking hundreds of dollars over the course of weeks and months and years. You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars that all add up. Couple bucks here, 10 bucks there, 12 bucks there, 50 cents there, something like that. It all adds up every single time. Now think of this as well. Let's just say that you go to the gas station, okay? You fill up your car with gas. You go inside to pay. Now typically, would you think that you would get a senior discount on a tank of gas? Probably not. But think of this. Let's just say that you go to the counter and you ask the person, hey, do you have a senior discount? Can I get a senior discount? They might say, I don't think we have a senior discount, but I do just so happen to have this coupon laying here next to the register that's a 10-cent off per gallon coupon. I'll just go ahead and scan that for you. Awesome. You just got a 10-cent off per gallon discount on your gas because they gave you a discount, because not that they have a senior discount, but they just so happen to have this coupon sitting next to the register and they decided to scan it for you. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'll take it, right? So my point is, you would be surprised. You would be absolutely shocked to see how many times you can get discounts when you just ask. Here's the thing as well. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't receive, okay? I've said this before in other videos. I ask for a discount all the time. If you ever come across me, if you're somewhere and I'm buying something from you, get ready. I'm going to ask you for a discount. I don't care what it is. It could be a bubble gum wrapper and you're asking 5 cents for it. I'll ask if you'll take 3. You seriously? Seriously. I ask for discounts all the time. It's sometimes embarrassing. It sometimes, hits my ego a little bit when the person says, no, there's no discount here. And I say, you got to be able to do something. I'm sure you can give a little discount. I'm sure you can do something. And they say, no, we don't give discounts here. Okay, fine. I'll buy this one thing and then I'll probably never shop here again. You know what I mean, right? So it is really a thing. Sometimes it does so happen where they absolutely say no discounts, okay? But as a senior, you have like this magical wand, because who is really in their right mind going to deny a senior? Not that many people. It doesn't happen all that often. Now for me, I'm not a senior, right? So it's easier to reject some punk guy like me who says, hey, I'm just like some guy. Can I get a discount? And they're like, no, there's no discount for you, okay? And that's fine. I don't have as much leverage. But as a senior, you've got like magical wands everywhere, okay? Pull this magical wand out. Try it a few times. Give it 10 tries. Go to 10 different places over the next week or two or a month or whatever. The next 10 items that you buy, ask for a discount. I bet that you get it out. I'm going to throw it out there right now. My bet is this much. I bet that you get a discount, I'm going to say 5 to 6, possibly 7 out of the 10 times that you ask. That's going to be my guess there. Between 5 and 7 times that you ask, I bet you get a discount. It might be a little bit. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be 1%. It could be 50 cents. My point is, you got a discount. It doesn't matter. The more you ask, the more excited you're going to get because it's cool. It's fun. It's exciting. When you lock in a discount and you're like, I never knew I could get a discount like this. It gets to be a little bit addicting. You start to want to ask every time. Now, don't get me wrong. When the rejections do come in, which they will, you're not going to get a discount every single time. So do not plan on it. If you think you're going to have a 100% success rate, well, don't plan on it because you're not, okay? Nobody's going to have 100% success rate. But as a senior, you're going to have way better success rate than I do, right? Because me, I'm just some guy. I'm not a senior. I have nothing to offer other than just some guy asking for a discount. It just doesn't work that well, right? But as a senior, you have way more leverage, okay? Just try it sometimes. You'll be surprised, okay? But when you do get a rejection, which you will sometimes, don't let it bother you. Just think, okay, this is part of the, I don't know, 30 to 40, maybe 50% of the time, then I might not get a discount. That's fine. No problem whatsoever. Life goes on and I'll ask the next guy, right? You just go to the next person and ask them. And if they say something like, well, our senior days are Wednesdays or something like that, and it happens to be like a Friday or something like that, just be like, you know what? I'm a senior. It's hard for me to get out sometimes. Can you please honor the senior discount today? This is the only day I could get out of the house. You know, my daughter, my son didn't give me a ride today. I don't have transportation. This is the only day I was able to get out. Do you think they're really going to deny you that when you say that? Do you really think they're going to be like, no, I'm sorry. Our 5% senior discount only applies on Wednesdays, and sorry, tough luck. You couldn't get out of the house 2 days ago. I don't think so. That would be ridiculous if they did that, right? If you say something like that, nobody in their right mind would deny somebody that says that. Make sense? Anyway, this alone, I guarantee you, if you were to do this over the next year, year and a half, 2 years, it'll save you hundreds of dollars. I mean, without a doubt. Take a little notebook and track down all of these savings that you've received over the course of a year, 2 years, 5 years. It'll be in the thousands. Over 5 years, I bet it's thousands of dollars. This is my anticipation. Seriously. Ask on everything. It could be your utility bills. It could be your rent. It could be filling up your car with gas. It could be glasses. It could be a doctor's bill. It could be anything. It could be whatever. Prescriptions. Seriously, prescriptions. Sometimes they have cash prices and discounts on that as well. Everything. There's a discount on everything. You just got to ask for it. Because here's the thing. If you don't ask for it, they're not going to give it to you automatically. They're not going to say, oh, look, a senior pulled up to my counter and I'm going to give a discount automatically. Nope. They just ring up the items and they charge you for it. Okay. But unless you ask, that's the only time it generally you'll get, right? Just try it. Anyway, hope this helps you to some degree. It'll be pretty surprising and pretty rewarding too if you start implementing this. But you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I just want to share some things with you to help you get a little bit of extra money, savings on things like that. So anyway, please subscribe down below. Do your friends, family, social media a huge favor. Share this video with them. Again, there's a share button right down below as well next to the subscribe button. Otherwise, check out some of the videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library, the ones that I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now, pop it up on your screen. You'll see some videos there as well. Check out one of those. So again, enjoy your day. Take care, and I'll catch you